Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills for you to level up your way with words and become much more articulate. If you are new to this channel, I discuss social skills, emotional intelligence, public speaking, storytelling, and much more every single day of the week. So if you are interested in improving the soft skills in your life, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and never miss another video again. In today's episode, we are diving into the world of social skills, and I'm going to be talking about when you should cut off a friend. A friend and a family member, they're different, obviously. I believe with family members, you can be loyal to a fault. And I've seen it happen many times. I've seen siblings that are related by blood, and one sibling commits an atrocious crime. The entire world is turning against this sibling besides his brother. Why? It's because they are connected by blood. If you look at the brother and you say, hey, you're not being logical. Come on, man. Your brother just committed an atrocious crime. Cut ties with him. The brother will say, no, he is my blood. I am loyal to a fault with him. So with family members, I don't always agree with it, but I do understand why they are loyal to a fault. It's because they have the same blood. It's something primal. With friends, I do not believe being loyal to a fault. I think being loyal to a fault with friends can be very silly because here's the thing. There will be plenty of times that you are being completely loyal to a fault with this person, but they're not doing that with you. The first time that someone ever talks bad about you, they will take their side. You spent 5 years having this guy's back, and in 5 seconds, this guy throws you under the bus, and you have nothing to show for it. This isn't a friend that you were given by God. You guys don't share the same blood. You guys are just friends. So don't mistake you guys as being brothers or sisters or mom, dad, etc. It's different. When should you cut ties with a friend? I believe only when there was ill will. Where this is somewhat polarizing too, because within the self-improvement space, a lot of individuals say, well, if you're leveling up and your friends don't level up too, then you should cut ties with them. And I recall there was this one time on Facebook, there was this guy that wrote, I just deleted 500 of my Facebook friends. They weren't leveling up like I was, so I just deleted them. Self-improvement can easily make you very judgmental, so you need to watch out for that. I don't think it's smart to cut ties with people just because you don't think they're leveling up. Because the question is, what do you define as leveling up? You may be viewing your life strictly from the lens of self-improvement, while they're viewing their life from the lens of fitness, money, relationships. And if you're just looking at it from the lens of self-improvement, you'll ask something like, well, how many books did you read? And if they say, well, no books last month, you'll think, well, I read 5 books last month. I'm improving. You're not. You know what? You're out of here, bud. When you're self-improving, you can easily think that your version of leveling up is another version, a person's version of leveling up, which is not smart. That's why I don't think you should cut people off for that reason. I do think you should cut people off when there was ill will towards you, not only once, but multiple times. Once is, for me, it's a deal breaker. If you hypothetically steal from me, that's ill will. If you didn't get caught, you would have just taken my money like that. You would have just taken my products like that. Some people, they will break something in your house, then offer to fix it. To me, that's a form of stealing because that shows ill will. They wanted to cause me harm. And this is when we have to understand the difference between mistake and malice. Mistakes were born from ignorance, while malice is born from knowledge. With a mistake, someone didn't know what they were doing. So for example, let's say they put a crack in my hookah. They didn't know they were doing it. So they do it, they cracked it, but luckily they're a good person to fix things. So they offered to fix it. This was a genuine mistake. But if I'm not looking and this guy cracks my hookah on purpose, then offers to fix it for a certain charge, that's malice. And the thing is, it's difficult to tell the difference between mistake and malice? Because people are great liars. People who were operating with malice will genuinely make you think that it was a mistake. Oh, my bad, bro. I didn't mean to crack your hookah. Internally, they did. And unless we're mind readers, we won't know the first time. This is where the gut instinct is more important than the logical mind. Because the logical mind is only going to be listening to their words, while the gut instinct, it's going to say, something feels up. But I'm not going to cut you off immediately. I just want to see if it continues to feel like something is up. And anytime you're with this person, you just notice that bad things are just happening out of the blue. Information that you could have sworn you just shared with this person is leaking to the public. Whenever this person is here, something feels like it's been stolen from the house. It doesn't feel right. And it takes some time until you see that this person was operating with malice. They won't admit it though. When you confront them, they'll say everything was just a mistake. This is where street smarts, I believe, is more important than book smarts. Street smarts will help you decide whether this person was operating with malice or not. And if you have the evidence, then you could easily cut them out. That is the main time I believe you should cut off friends, when you determine that they were operating with malice. Unfortunately, it takes a couple of reps to truly see if someone was operating with malice. You will be given lucky moments where the evidence is right there. Let's say you're with a girl, your best friend is always chilling with you, and one day behind your back, the best friend tries to swoop in your girl. He's trying to flirt with her. She shows you the messages. You have the evidence now, and the malice has been spotted from the very beginning. He completely knows what he's doing is wrong, and he's still doing it. That's malice. That's not a mistake. And when you confront him, he's always going to say, oh, bro, I didn't know that was a big deal. Always. And they're going to speak with a lot of conviction. Sometimes instead of being defensive, they'll get angry and make you defensive. Well, why are you even accusing me of something like that? Of course I'm going to flirt with your girl. That means I'm saying that she's good looking. Come on, bro. Why are you overthinking this? It's malice. Do not be fooled. So I think whenever you're going to cut off friends, don't do it because of self-improvement reasons, because your version of self-improvement and their version will radically differ many times. Don't cut people off for that reason. Only cut people off when malice was involved. Sometimes it will take you a long time to spot the malice. Other times it's clear as day. You have the receipts, you show the person the receipts, they lie to you, and then you show them the door. If you enjoyed today's talk and you want to get more practical insights like this into social skills, be sure to check out my book, The Charisma King. Within this book, you'll learn how to spot different social characters, such as the rat, the weasel, the snake. You will learn how to talk with all different personality types. You will learn how to listen appropriately, and you will learn how to speak in a conversational way that makes other people listen. Check out The Charisma King by scanning this barcode right on here if you're watching it from TV, or if you're watching it from your phone, you just hit the links in the description box, the pinned comment, or if you can't even see the links for whatever reason, go on ArmaniTalks.com, hit shop, and grab your copy today. Thank you very much for joining the Armani Talks YouTube channel, and I will catch you next time.